All right, welcome back to another diary installment. And like, my goodness, I'm really thinking that the last video that I just did, I had the TV on with just like space in the background. I didn't know, I was just listening to the video and I'm just like, damn, what's going on with it? And here it is, it's the damn space in the background. So I had to just turn that off for this one at least. I sure hope I don't have to do another take. I probably will. Anyway, let's start this off with something I'm watching. I like to start, it is anime. It's an anime channel, but I like crypto, so I gotta like mesh the two, and I can't keep plugging anime. My favorite meme coin. I can, I'll keep plugging it, but it gets a little bit boring because there's other anime that I get into besides this one right here, of course, the one that you watch. So Free Run is one that I finished up. The season has concluded, and I nursed it along. And it was just one of the more pleasurable animes I've seen of the season. I would say it was definitely probably either number, it's definitely in the top five for sure. Definitely that, you know. So if you're looking like for some different type of anime to watch, um, and you don't have anything in your queue like this, check it out. It's got some, magic, all that stuff with the elves and some story, good animation, and everything. Like it's just got all the bells and whistles for me. I like it. So in my last video, I covered basically rug pulls. Oh my goodness. I think so. Yeah, I did. I thought it was a good one too, so I'm kind of disappointed. But this is a diary and this is not financial advice. This is the road to the next halving. The next halving. So we have 1,420 days left, and Bitcoin sits at 70K. Its high on the day was 70K, $613. So it's moving. It's Memorial Day. It's getting on the roll. So this video we're gonna touch base on the community. I think it's really important to get into the community of these what's going on with these investments, especially the meme. So I even pushed the little stuff up there. The little Bitcoin memorial push. I'm a part of a multiple communities on Telegram. The majority are for purposes of airdrops. Been doing a lot of airdrop stuff. So you got some of that going on over here too. So, and I just been going around checking out what people say about certain coins, see what's all the hype about. Here's one for example. You got Brett. I said breath. You got Brett right here. Of course, like Brett's like at a 600 something odd market cap. Yep. 600 something. Here we go. Ooh, almost a $700 million market cap. It's getting there. So that is one of my spots, and that's not saying go out and buy Brett. It's just saying I just hold some Brett. That's it. Yeah, so I like to see what's going on, and you can like share information. They do raids. It's just get a little exposure to this stuff of what's going on for me. This is all new to me, basically. Not social media at all, but how um this is set up with meme coins and how the little forums and the threads and everything like that and the content they use. I mean, it's awesome. I mean, like in the anime, I participate as you can see. So I kind of use this as one of my main vehicles, social media um, networking vehicles here. Another one I use, of course, is X, which is heavy, has a heavy presence when it comes to like social media and for like these types of projects and also the airdrops. So it's like getting into these types of networks and you know um, groups and whatnot, they really do educate you a lot on what's going on. So I try to make sure that I'm following people who actually have some type of sense whatsoever, people that I can understand their language. And then it's just not all about like memes and stuff of that nature. Well, speaking of memes, I like to follow somebody like named Crash. This dude right here, um, he's one of the ones we found at Brett. early on and made millions off it. It's pretty cool. You take what he says with a grain of salt. I mean, you're just trying to get some information on that guy on some memes and whatnot. That's one of the ways to go. I just subscribed to this one person. If I can find her, here she is. Now, I like to, just for the basics, you know what I mean? Like just getting refreshed on stop, like stop orders, like stop loss orders, market orders, limit orders. It's definitely good to, you know, find somebody so that speaks your language, somebody that you can understand. And so this person, I mean, like I wouldn't know this person from, anything, but I just gave her a chance to listen to her. And I was like, oh, you know what? She makes a lot of sense. You know what I mean? She's like, you know, stuff she says makes sense to me. So this is a community also. YouTube, it's one of the biggest communities I'm a part of. And I just like to jump in. And as you can see, I have a whole host of people over here and whatnot that I follow, like Altcoin Daily. Good for like information on like related to news. Like if you don't feel like reading the block, um, articles and whatnot shuffling around. These guys cover a lot of the ins and outs of what's going on. Why did Bitcoin move? Why does this move? Or what's up and coming? I really like this channel. It's really awesome. I like altcoin buzz. This is part of the, you can actually dig deeper if you want to be a part of it, but you want to part of their community, but you're gonna have to pay. But anyway, um, these guys got good picks. And they have good guests on here sometimes. I would say the more so guests will be on Alcorn Daily. Got my guy Lark Davis. Shout out to this dude. This guy keeps it real. He's practical, realist. I like to say, when it comes to crypto, you know what I mean. He likes to have a little fun here, but when it comes to the serious business, he's about that. And he's one of the ones that suggested networking, getting into these groups, just seeing what's going on. So I took his advice, and this is why I started this video here. Did this video for this diaries here. So shout out to Lark Davis. Thank you for that. He has a lot of stuff. And I get into the more serious, more people. Not saying Lark is not serious. He's not. He is serious. But some of these cats who've been around for a hot minute that have been on his show and a lot of other shows. You got my man here, Mr. Kruger. You got let's see, my man, the crypto expert right here, Roll Piles. Like I know I butchered his name, and I have more. Like this dude, I just subscribed to him, so I'm filling these guys out. I mean, like they do their homework, and so they save me some work. So this part of the community is like keeping people around me who are smarter than me. It's not so much smarter, but they're smarter than me in this in crypto. That's for sure. Hands down, hands down. They get that. So it's just keeping their information, fresh. And this dude right here, like him and I think alike when it comes to this Bitcoin movement. It's like I was noticing something, and this is why I like him. He mentioned like, he's like Bitcoin usually moves around on Sundays, to the upside more so than than nothing at all. And I noticed that too. And when he said it, it just clicked. I was like, because I used to say like at night I work overnight at Amazon. 2:30 in the morning. It's like my end time. So I'm like around and I'm watching the market here and there. And Bitcoin moves on Sundays, usually, and it's usually to the upside. So I thought that was you know, no one else mentions it. Like, this is like a small detail, but out of all the other people, I haven't noticed that in their video. So I like this dude. So just getting into these communities is pretty awesome for me. I can suck up a lot of information and stuff like that. And I also take it a little bit deeper because like, it's goes a little outside of of like social media and you can just educate yourself and just like take free courses on like Coursera. And I do, let's see here, has some courses. Of course, I didn't start half of them yet. I just got it refined. I'm thinking, like, what am I really trying to do here? Like, what is it do I want to do? So, for my learning, like, I'm really like trying to figure it out. I nailed it down. Like, let's just get into learning about Bitcoin, more about that. can't learn it, think I know enough about it, especially if all these institutions are adopting it. Let me put what I know in my back pocket and let me see. And let me find out from somebody like from Princeton University. I think they might know a little bit more than I did. So going to the courses, and getting some free schooling. And of course, well, that's for me. My personal, but finance and non-finance professionals, just managing everyday money and things of that nature. Just learning how to, the ins and outs. Don't want to keep just want to keep fresh. Don't want to keep jumping head in, excuse me, in head first when it comes to this to investing. So crypto's a fast and actually it's a fast-paced investment. I mean, investing, and it's actually a real patient. You have to be really patient with it because it's highly impulsive to me. So that's it. Um, we still had the same amount of days since I started the video. It wasn't that long, so it wasn't that painful. But that's my take on community for now. Of course, I'll touch base on it again as we go forward. And that's it. Let me know your take in the comment section below. And on that note, please like, subscribe, and keep following.